Welcome, guys. Happy Saturday, Crypto Fud. Let's jump right into it. All right, so we're gonna definitely take a look at Bitcoin. Always gonna fall back on Bitcoin because that's gonna basically be a leading indicator on what I think the whole crypto market as a whole is currently doing. You might have other projects that are basically doing something different, but at the end of the day, they all kind of will align with Bitcoin for the most part. And Bitcoin currently sitting at around 23,200, a little bit over. Looks great. We've been doing good. Definitely been just keeping this natural growth up. I've been seeing a lot of FUD, basically from a lot of different YouTubers that are just saying, like, be careful, this is a bull trap, which, I'm not saying that they're wrong, but I just think everybody I think is so damaged from the last like 16 months of what we've gone through and all the fake outs and fake pumps and straight to dumps. That everybody is just like, you can't, until we get past like $40,000. I don't think anybody is going to be like, we're not moving up. We're not on a bull run right now. This is a fake. This is a bull trap. You know, so, and I don't blame them. I really don't. I don't blame them. I take everything with caution, especially after everything we've been through for the last, like I said, year and some change. So with all that out of the way, I wanted to point out the DXY. I'm sorry, the DXY, the MACD. The MACD, and we're going to talk about the DXY in a second, but the MACD definitely flipped somewhere around up here. It flipped right here, and it looks like we were, not going to take a dump or anything, but it looks like it just was basically going through a little cool off period. But as I was preparing this video, I can already see that we're slowly going to make that curve, and we might be on our way back up on the MACD, which would follow with a nice little upward momentum with Bitcoin. So it looks good. Honestly, it looks good. This is a lagging indicator, so it could obviously, could flip right back and continue to kind of move its way back down, and we could see maybe a sell off. But as far as right now, it looks great. The MACD looks good. Bitcoin 23,000, around 23,200. We'll take it. Like I said before, as far as any kind of resistance, we would definitely have to move back out of this 3-month chart that I've always looked at, or that I'm always looking at. And we would definitely have to, let's see here. Let me move this MACD out of the way for right now. Love you, MACD, but we're going to move it out of the way. So remember last night, if you guys make sure you check my video last night, but I was saying we're going to have some resistance somewhere around 22.8. We definitely broke through that. And I said the next round of resistance was going to be somewhere around 2,300, which we broke through. And like I said, we're sitting at around 23,200. We are sitting, if you can see right here, in this pocket right here. Let me see here. In this pocket right here. If you really look, this resistance, this multiple times that we bounced, was around 23,400. So I think that's where we're going to see similar thing play out, where we're going to probably maybe bounce up to 23 or 2,400 possibly, or 23.5. I'm sorry, 23.4, 23.5, and we're probably going to hit some resistance. The way things have been going though, we've been honestly breaking through this resistance. It's been looking good. I feel like right now there's just a nice bullish sentiment out there right now. If you just push past all the people that are just terrified from the previous market that been in, and like I've already said, I don't blame them. They're damaged goods right now. Until we get to a certain number, they're not going to be screaming anything but bear. So our next number really to look at is going to be 23.5. And that, I think we're going to hit some resistance. And after 23.5, honestly, really, we're going to be moving on up 24, 24.2, 24.2, 24.8. Those are going to be some big resistance spots for Bitcoin. And then from there on, if you can see, we really do not, after we get to like $25,000, there is going to be nothing really holding back until we get to maybe around 26, high 26, maybe $27,000 could be the next hit of resistance. But if we break through that, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking around $29,000 to $30,000. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm just preparing you guys. We might see that. We might see that here soon. So we'll have to definitely stay tuned. We'll monitor everything. We'll definitely keep focusing on the spots that we're gonna maybe see resistance, those spots that we're gonna if we even, because we've been slowly moving up. So as far as support right now, we really right now, like if you look at like the hour chart, stuff like that, support right now is around $23,000, but I don't think that's strong support. So if we can continue to move up, we'll focus on other spots. We don't really even care about that. If you look at the MACD for the 6 months, though, I mean, we're peaking up. You can see it. We're peaking up. We're slowly making a curve. If you can see right here, to where they want to flip. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. But like I said, I think if this flip plays out, I think we're going to be somewhere around $25,000, $26,000 possibly. So we'll see how it goes. You heard it. I said $25,000, $26,000 possibly could be in the plate in the next, probably soon, if we continue the way we're moving. ADA made a new local high of around almost 38 cents. Almost 38 cents. Looks great. The MACD, this is for the 3 months. So the MACD is same thing with Bitcoin for 3 months. The MACD was pointing down. But this, I mean, what I see is right now we're sitting somewhere around that local high, and we're already kind of downward on the MACD. And a lot of times this MACD will come down a little bit, and it'll basically swoop back up, and that'll be a nice run. So you might not even see a big fall right here. You might see a small little drastic fall, and then move our way up. With ADA, let's see here. With ADA, if you pull out the 6 months, it's almost, I mean, it's going to be pretty much identical, not identical, but pretty close to Bitcoin in regards to a lot of these, how the charts look. But if you see ADA right now, it's getting hit where there's some support last time around 38 cents. And I think if we can break that 38 cents, we're probably going to be somewhere moving up towards around 41 cents. And that's going to be the next spot of some strong, strong resistance. But if we can break through that 41 cents and Bitcoin's is somewhere around $25,000, $26,000, I think we're going to fly through that. And our next spot would be somewhere around 43 cents. If you see ADA, though, see how there's not that really big cliff? It was just a slow, slow bleed. ADA is going to have, I think, a little bit harder of a run as far as breaking through a lot of this, because this is all going to be resistance all the way back up. It's going to be resistance, resistance. So I think it's going to be, a little bit harder for ADA to really shoot back up to like 50, 60 cents, but it will eventually, not financial advice. So I think Bitcoin's going to have a little bit easier, because we're about to get into some territories where there's just really wasn't any kind of resistance whatsoever. We saw just a drastic drop last time we were in those numbers. We didn't even see no support, resistance, nothing. It just shot back. It shot down from like 25 down to like 19,000, last year. So ICP, you guys know I'm invested in ICP, so I'm going to bring it up. Looks great, looks good. We're at about $5.68, basically $5.70, which is at a local high. If you look at ICP, it looks like it's wanting to curve for the MACD right now, but it looks like it's still pointing up. So, with ICP, they had such a crazy beatdown in the last year. So they look a lot similar, a little bit more similar to Bitcoin. But as far as like support and resistance for ICP, we're hitting, if you see this, 2 times we bounced off this support where we're pretty much at right now previously. So if we can keep testing that resistance right now, we'll flip it into some support. And I think the next thing we're going to be looking at is somewhere around $6.12 will be the next spot for resistance. So, and that's a nice jump up. That's probably like around 10% jump from where we're at right now. So everything's looking good though, guys. Bottom line, Bitcoin looks healthy. It looks great. It honestly does. The US market took a crap a few days ago, but it looks like it wants to rebound a little bit. The DXY, while I have you guys here, is looks like it's about to be testing another low. The low right now for the DXY locally is about a 101.81 cents, 101.81 cents. Right now we're sitting at a 101.99. We're right there on the edge of $102, but it's looking like it wants to go down. If you look at the MACD, it looks like it's probably curling down for it to be going down. So we'll see how it goes. You know, the DXY is a little tricky, but with the DXY, like I've already been explaining in all my videos, the one thing you cannot deny is that for the last, however it's been, let's see here, since it hit that high in September, that was when we were pretty much at our low. It's been slowly just bleeding out, bleeding out. But the DXY had such a massive run in the last year that it's still, if you were to zoom out, look at this, it's still up, like crazy. So I'll really be throwing a big party when the DXY hits sub 100. I think that's really what's going to turn on this bull market, and I think we're going to be in for a ride. Remember, guys, I'm calling for second quarter for us to really be moving, but the way things are looking, looks like we're setting up for something nice here. Hope you guys are staying strong. Anybody have any questions? Any other coins that you guys want me to check out and maybe give some TA in regards to support, resistance? Let me know. Like Filecoin, Cadena, everything. I'm watching all these coins, but I haven't been bringing them up. But I'm eventually going to be coming out with just a video for one coin, a video for one coin, a video for one coin. So let me know. I will put it on my list for me to do some TA and what I think we might be, looking forward to certain projects. So that's what I'm here for, guys. I thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. I'll see you guys soon.